Morning, morning, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. I believe we're on Thursday. We're on a Thursday. Yeah, the 15th. Okay. So today I have a couple of new things to do for you today. It won't take you that long, but it's a skill I know you all already have, and I want to have a little refresher activity with you all. Okay. So, my knuckles, or fingers. Our agenda today is how well can we extract important info. And we're going to do this in the form of the 5w's and the 1h, okay? This is a skill in research that in order to extract information for your research paper, you're going to have to identify and decipher what you think is important and what falls into those categories, all right? I'm very fidgety because it's cold. All right, so that's our agenda for today. I'm going to put the video here in the bottom of this slide so you all can follow along. And let's go into slide number 2. So what you're gonna do is a self-paced lesson in the form of, let's say you forgot what the 5w's were. They're here described with explicit detail. So you have to identify who is involved or impacted by whatever circumstance is happening in the reading. So who is this, let's say, article talking about? The what is at issue? So what is the main issue? What is this article or paper or book talking about, right? What is the point? Then you're going to go on to the next one, the where. This is the location. Where is this taking place? Let's say it's happening in New York City. And at the top of the article, it says New York City, but nowhere in the thing is it talking about it. Maybe just like general United States. That would be it. When? Give me the year. Most articles have dates either at the top or at the bottom. And if it doesn't have it, you could put N/A, meaning like it's not there. And why? Why is this happening? What leads up to this event? And mention the factors that summarize the entire thing. Okay, those are the 5w's. I know you know this all, but it's a little refresher activity, okay? Because we're gonna do this a lot in this class. And the how. How did we get to what, right? You mentioned the what in slide 2. How did we get there? This takes a little bit more in-depth thinking, right? You have to distinguish between the why and the how. The why is why it's happening, and the how is who allowed it to happen. And like, let's say you're researching. I can't think of one right now. But how did the what happen? Think about that. All right, that's kind of a hard one. I don't know you all have it. All right, we're gonna look at one example. So the model is the 5w's and the 1h of a nursery rhyme. I think you're all familiar with this nursery rhyme, the Jack and Jill one. So I'm gonna recite it, and we're gonna look at it. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Okay, I was gonna use the Humpty Dumpty one. That one was harder to decipher. So on the right side we have the who, Jack and Jill. The what is they went up a hill, or they fell down. That could be one. I could put that here. Where? On a hill. Why? To fetch a pail of water. Okay, I've never used a pail. When? It doesn't say where, so you put NA. The how is either Jack fell down and caused like a domino effect on, I don't know if Jill, his sister or whatever, on Jill, but that's how the story came to be, right? One of them fell down, and then the other one followed. Okay, that's the model for you all. Remember, it doesn't have to be complete sentences. This is a quick skill. So when you're reading an article, you're reading a book or an excerpt of something, you're able to like quickly grab the who, what, where, when, why, how. Okay. I know you all know this. You probably did this a lot in middle school, or maybe a lot last year in your health writing. Okay. I don't want to insult your intelligence, even though I probably use a nursery rhyme. All right. So then, activity number 1. You're going to decipher the 5w's and 1h. This is a cool article I read. It's an opinion piece. So the person is arguing, like in his own way, as why they want Halloween to occur for children, right? Especially during a pandemic. So we all have our own opinions. Let's try to separate from it and look at what the person is saying. You know, it's TikToks. And decipher the 5 W's. So your task is to click the article. If the link doesn't work, email me. The task is to, the next slide, the one I just made right now, you're gonna do it there. Do the 5 W's and the 1 H for the article. Remember, if you're confused and you're lost as to what, the why, the how, the what, the where, whatever, what they are, you have slides 2 and 3 to refer to, all right? You do that on this slide. I'll edit it a bit for you. Then you have 2 questions for your summary. Which of the 5 W's do you think is the most important, and which is the most difficult to decipher in a reading? All right. If you're taking about a minute to complete this activity, you're doing it too quickly. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Remind or Google Classroom, and I'll see you all whenever I see you, because I don't know the schedule.